just tuned into KCAA 1050 AM with the Classic Glamour Dolls live radio show. Crispy Taco, Ronnie, and Jackie on the mic. And that was Blurred Lines by Robin Thicke featuring T.I. and Pharrell. If you like it, you know the drill. Keep requesting our Facebook page, CGD Live Radio Show. And on CGD News, remember, if you guys are listening in right now, you can also watch us live on kcaaradio.com and now on www.cgdradio.com.
Also, please make sure to check out the website www.classicglamordolls.com. We have tons of cute clothes, tote bags, hair pieces, head flowers, etc. Also, we are working on our new website, and congrats to the models that were chosen for our new website. Congratulations to Ronnie for being one of our chosen models.
And you could also find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, or just search Classic Glamour Dolls using hashtags CGDs, etc.
Want your music played on the radio? Do you have an inspirational story? Contact us at info@classicglamordolls.com. We want to hear from you.
Also, remember, you guys, we have a campaign going on right now. It's called My Little Secret. Want to know how to lose inches in minutes? It worked for me. It worked for Boss Lady. It might work for you. Don't waste time. If you guys want more information, call 909-833-0389 for more details. Don't waste time. You have my word. It does work. Jackie, you wanted to promote a little bit about the pageants, or what are you in right now? Go ahead and let the listeners know.
Yes, definitely. Actually, I am currently a representative with Miss Hispanidad International. It's a great pageant. I've competed in their show twice, placed second runner-up. I'm a representative. It's a great organization for young ladies to get involved into. The website is www.mhila.com. So definitely make sure to check that out. The director is Silvio Nicolas Walters. He's really, really great. You can also add him on Facebook. Also, I want to give a shout-out to the Kids Cures Foundation. I am the ambassador for them as well, so make sure you check them out. You can add them on Facebook as well, Kids Cures Foundation.
Yes, for those of you who don't know, Jackie, she participates a lot in pageants. She does a lot of pageant work, so that's awesome. You know, if that's your calling, I know you want to be in radio, in television productions, all that. So that's what Jackie wants to do in the near future. So is there any pageants that you're working on currently, or you said you were going to...
Well, I have a few in the works. I had some planned, but some unexpected issues came up with my health, so I'm kind of rearranging all of that. But definitely within the summer, I should have at least 2 that I'm going to be competing in, and make sure that you catch me competing in Miss California this upcoming year as well.
Nice. Okay, so Jackie will be here with us, so she'll be letting us know more of how we can, if she needs sponsors, or if she needs your votes, or if she's going to be doing any pageants, she'll let us know.
Thank you, Isaac.
Also, you guys could let us know what city or state you're listening from by contacting us on Facebook or Instagram. Be sure to look us up.
Spotlight of the Month. If you are an individual who's doing greatness for the community, please email us. We want to hear your story. Or if you want to nominate someone, please contact us at info@classicglamordolls.com.
Yes, and we had about a month ago, we nominated somebody, Mrs. Perez. She is the representative for the Relay for Life of La Puente. So she does a lot of greatness for the community. She's involved in a lot of different events with the city. So, all it takes is one person. So if you want to nominate somebody, like Jackie said, info@classicglamordolls.com. And you guys stay tuned. We have an awesome show, interesting show. You guys don't want to miss this. We have some Instagram questions that we'll be answering for those of you who follow Ronnie and also Jackie, or if you follow the Classic Glamour Dolls pages, make sure you just stay tuned, okay? Up next, Same Love, Macklemore.
When I was in the 3rd grade, I thought that I was gay, cause I could draw. My uncle was, and I kept my room straight. I told my mom, tears rushing down my face. She's like, Ben, you've loved girls since before pre-K. Trippin'. Yeah, I guess she had a point, didn't she? Bunch of stereotypes all in my head. I remember doing the math, like, yeah, I'm good at Little League. A preconceived idea of what it all meant. But those that like the same sex have the characteristics. The right-wing conservatives think it's a decision, and you can be cured with some treatment and religion. Man-made rewiring of a predisposition, playing God. Oh nah, here we go. America the brave still fears what we don't know. And God loves all his children. It's somehow forgotten, but we paraphrase a book written 3,500 years ago. I don't know.
And I can't change, even if I tried, even if I wanted to. And I can't change, even if I tried, even if I wanted to. My love, she keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm.
If I was gay, I would think hip-hop hates me. Have you read the YouTube comments lately? Man, that's gay. Gets dropped on the daily. We become so numb to what we're saying. A culture founded from oppression. Yeah, we don't have acceptance for 'em. Call each other faggots behind the keys of a message board. A word rooted in hate, yet our genre still ignores it. Gay is synonymous with the lesser. It's the same hate that's caused wars from religion, gender to skin color, the complexion of your pigment. The same fight that led people to walkouts and sit-ins. It's human rights for everybody. There is no difference. Live on and be yourself. When I was at church, they taught me something else. If you preach hate at the service, those words aren't anointed. That holy water that you soak in has been poisoned. When everyone else is more comfortable remaining voiceless rather than fighting for humans that have had their rights stolen. I might not be the same, but that's not important. No freedom till we're equal. Damn right I support it.
Even if I wanted to. My love, she keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm.
We press play, don't press pause. Progress march on, with the veil over our eyes. We turn our back on the cause, till the day that my uncles can be united by law. When kids aren't walking around the hallway, plagued by pain in their heart. A world so hateful, some would rather die than be who they are. And a certificate on paper isn't gonna solve it all, but it's a damn good place to start. No law is gonna change us, we have to change us. Whatever God you believe in, we come from the same one. Strip away the fear, underneath it's all the same love. About time that we raised up.
I can't change, even if I tried, even if I wanted to. And I can't change, even if I tried, even if I wanted to. My love, she keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm.
You've just tuned into
Keeps me warm.
You've just tuned into KCAA 1050 AM with the Classic Labradoodles live radio show. Chris Pitaco, Ronnie, and Jackie on the mic. And that was Same Love, Macklemore. If you like it, you know the drill. Keep requesting on our Facebook page, CGD Live Radio Show. What do you guys think about that song? Have you guys heard the lyrics to that song?
I really like it.
It's a good song. Have you heard the song? It's a really good song. I hadn't heard it. I heard it maybe a month ago. And I think Angel's the one that, you know, he's like, listen to this song. And I was like, oh, wow, it's really catchy. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of like sentimental. For those of you who know me, you guys will know why. But anyway, we have an interesting show, guys. Some interesting topics. One of the topics that we want to get into is Anna Boss Lady and why she's not here today with us. She's working. actually. So she's tuning in right now. So shout out to Anna. Hi, Anna.
Hi.
Well, we're going to talk about why she's in Louisiana. She's actually doing a pageant.
Pageant,
Yep.
yeah.
So Jackie's familiar with the pageant world, and it's a plus size pageant. So I thought that was really cool. I mean, everyone's beautiful in their own way. I didn't always think that. But everybody's beautiful, no matter if you're
I
short.
still don't think that. There are some people that are not beautiful at all.
No, she's right. She's right. It's what's in here, and then some a little bit out here. But I mean, she's been sending me pictures of the girls and very beautiful, beautiful women. Also, we want to talk about movie reviews that are going to be coming out. We were talking during the break. Conjuring, which has been really scary, has good reviews so far. Also, some celebrity gossip. A lot of you guys like gossip. I know I love celebrity gossip. I like to hear.
I just love chisme, like gossip in general.
In general?
So much fun. When it's not about you, of course.
Right, when it's not.
Yeah,
I know you get a lot of gossip. Well, not gossip, but chismes, like on Instagram.
Yes.
A lot. I don't know if
There's-
it's a good thing, but then it could get to you. It could also get to you.
There are
Right.
days where it really, really does, but for the most part, you get a good laugh out of it.
I know I do.
Yeah, but at least you're
same.
that important to other people that they're taking their time to focus on you.
Yes, Miss Insta Famous. Miss Insta
Oh,
Famous.
hardly,
you're loud.
hardly.
Well, we're going to talk a little bit about Corey Monteith's death, and then Demi Lovato speaks up about that. Really sad, really tragic. I mean, it happens to a lot of people, a lot of celebrities we know die because of this. Also, Lady Gaga's comeback. Who likes Lady Gaga? Lady Gaga fans. She has a single coming out soon. I'll let you guys know when and the name of the song. Also, Nicki Minaj's clothing line for a store. I'll let you guys know what store.
In a
I
little
won't
bit.
tell you just yet. And then I want to get into the wacky Amanda Bynes because I know she's been
yeah.
going cuckoo.
She is a piece of work, that one.
I know. Who's the one that had something to say about Amanda Bynes? It was one of us had something to say, but
I think we
The
all have
listeners
something
will
to
find
say.
out. Yeah.
but I want to get into all these topics and also the biggest one, the Instagram questions, because I know we all posted something on Instagram throughout the week, and then Ronnie got a lot. Ronnie, aka Queso Fresco 13. If you're not following her on Instagram, make sure you follow her right now. Go on Instagram. If you don't have Instagram, download the app Queso Fresco.
Stop what you're doing.
Yes.
Now.
Stop what
Just
you're
so
doing.
you can go follow me.
Queso Fresco 13. You can follow me CGD _crispy taco, or you just look up hashtags crispy taco. You'll see a lot of pictures, and then you'll see like food, but you'll see mostly pictures.
Same with
of me.
queso fresco, though. It's all pictures of cheese.
And Jackie, hers is kind of
Yeah.
complicated.
Might as
but
well spell it out. It's MSJJACQUELINE, which is Miss Jacqueline with 2 J's.
Yes, and we're still looking for that name for Jackie.
Yes, I still can't find the perfect radio name. I'm experimenting with different ones, but they're not calling
I like
me.
Miss Jackie. Just Miss Jackie. Just plain simple Miss Jackie.
It
You like
doesn't
it?
call to me.
No, it's not your.
I feel
it's
like
not-
it sounds like an older lady.
What do you
Yes.
think?
Much.
Oh, Miss Jackie next
Yes,
door. Yeah.
yes.
What do
Or
you
like a
think, Cheese?
teacher. Hi, Miss Jackie. Yeah,
You
no,
know what?
I don't
You're
like
right. What do you think, Cheese?
that. Give me a minute.
Okay.
I'll come up with
Okay.
something.
Always tune into KCAA 1050 AM with the Classic Glamour Dolls live radio show. Crispy Taco, the infamous Ronnie, and Jackie on the mic. And that was Morrissey. Every day is like Sunday. If you like it, you know the drill. Keep requesting it on our Facebook page on CGD Live Radio Show. And back with our topics. First topic that I want to talk about is Anna Boss Lady. Okay, she's in Louisiana. We went over that. She's working on a pageant, Plus America pageant, beauty pageant. Anna's life. I have that written down. It says Anna's life. That's a bullet point. Just to talk a little bit about her. She has been doing this for many years. Anna started off. She was 17 years old, and her close friends and family, we always make fun of her because she has an interview that she did a while back, and she starts off, I remember being 17 years old. She's been hustling ever since she was 17 years old. She didn't know exactly what she wanted to do, but she knew she wanted to do something. She wanted to have her own business, her own company. She just didn't know what. She knew her calling was artistry. She loved painting. She loved painting. She did murals for different people, family members. She did cakes. She baked cakes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she baked cakes. So just anything that had to do with art, she loved doing it. And then one day, her and then her sister Lynette, they're just like, you know what? You should do makeup and hair. You should open your own business for makeup and hair, and just start off doing family members. Call it the glamour dolls or the classic glamour dolls. And they're just like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Classic glamour dolls. So she did. She had this plan in her head when she was 17 years old. She went through it. You know, she's older now. I'm not gonna say what age she is, but she's older now.
She's 21 now.
She has her company established. It was established, I believe, in 2003 or 2005. So it's incorporated. She is the founder, Classic Glamour Dolls. If you look it up, she's the only one that comes up. She has the .com. That's very important. She became a makeup artist. Then she had her own team of girls. AJ, which is one of the original makeup artists, is still there along with Lynette V. She's also still there. What did you guys think of Anna the first time you met her or that you heard about her? What did you guys think?
I just think she's like the sweetest lady I've ever met. And when I did get to talk to her a little bit about her story, and we had talked about it the last time I was on, I just can't believe the drive that she has. Like, I remember being 17 and having my own business, or even doing anything positive for that matter, was the last thing on my mind. So for her to have had that in her mind already and then follow through like that, it's
Definitely.
inspiring. It's amazing.
What did you think, Jackie?
Well, I was actually on the talent show, so I would kind of see you guys as you guys were leaving, and she always seemed to have really good energy, a smile on her face, even despite the moments where I knew she was going through some very terrible times. She still managed to keep a smile on her face, and it just shows a lot of her determination and the fact that she's doing amazing things now. It just says a lot about her as a person, so I have a lot of respect for her.
Right. And I know Ronnie doesn't talk about this very much, but she used to paint for a living. Did you paint for a living?
Yes,
that
I
was
did.
her calling. I want you to talk, because you don't give yourself credit. Why don't you talk a little bit about what you used to do?
Yes, tell us.
Okay, well, I was a stay-at-home mom for about 11 years, but I was kind of doing my own, I guess, business, you could call it, painting murals in kids' rooms, nurseries, playrooms, stuff like that. And basically someone would just have me over and say, here's an idea, this is kind of what I want, and they would just let me
Your mind would
do
go
my
to work.
thing. Yeah.
And that's pretty cool. And you know what? A lot of people, they that's their calling. You know, but sometimes, like you said, you have to get a full-time job and you have to pay for bills.
But it wasn't, well, when, the economy kind of took a turn, then people didn't want to pay that much for something like that, because it's not a necessity, it's a luxury. So,
but it still takes
things
time.
change. But at the same time, when you take something that you love and turn it into something that's your job, and sometimes it's not something that you want to do because it's not fun anymore. It's not that release that, you don't get the same joy out of it anymore.
Something you can do like as a hobby.
Right.
Kind of thing.
Right.
And that's pretty cool. Thanks for sharing that, because I knew that.
Yeah.
But I wanted the listeners, because maybe there's some girl out there that likes to, maybe you follow Ronnie, because I know she posted it. Thank you, by the way. She posted on Instagram that she would be here today, and maybe someone's listening in. Someone that likes her work, and they don't know that about her. Maybe they're 17 years old, maybe they're 20 years old, and you just never know who you can inspire. Same with Jackie. Maybe a girl wants to participate in pageants. You just never know. And to think about that, Anna, she started off, being that 17-year-old girl. She would do cakes, she would draw. I remember we used to go to her art shows and artworks, like from school and stuff, and we would see her work up. I just thought that was the coolest thing ever. I thought she was so famous, and it's amazing, And right now she continues doing her thing. She's in Louisiana right now doing makeup and hair, tuning in live. Shout out to Anna.
Yes, hi Anna.
Hi.
She's doing what she loves, and also we talked about this last show. She is going to be the new Latina host for a new talk show. I don't know if it's going to stay the same, so I'm not even going to get into the whole name. But she is going to be the new Latina host. So they have
on a major network.
Yeah. It's actually between two major networks right now.
Fighting for it.
I think you can say, or maybe not. We'll just keep it like that.
No, major networks. They're fighting for
two
the
major
show.
networks. So. Yeah. So I mean, I just wanted to let Anna know that we do care. She did go through a recent tragedy in her life, and she's still working at it. She's still hustling. So we love you, Anna.
We love you.
Love
We have so
you.
much respect
Yeah,
for
so
you.
let's go to something another topic. I want to talk about the new movies that are coming out.
Yes.
Also, there's a scary movie that's out, and then a couple of movies that aren't so cool. Ronnie, kind of dumb. But the first one that I want to talk about is Red 2, Part 2. I didn't even see Part 1, but I'm really curious to see what Part 2 is going to be about. So far, it has a 40% rating. That's kind of good. This one came out on Friday. This movie's with Bruce Willis, Anthony Hopkins, Catherine Zeta-Jones. It's about these retired agents. They're like FBI, CIA agents. They reunite to find a nuclear device, like a bomb. And they have to succeed. They'll need to survive an army of relentless assassins, ruthless terrorists, and power-crazed government officials, all eager to get their hands on the next generation weapon. So, I mean, this movie sounds kind of cool. Kind of, I would like to see it. Would you guys?
I've seen the
wanna see-
previews to it. It looks good. It shows a part like Bruce Willis has a girlfriend, and I guess Catherine Zeta-Jones is his ex, and like the girl hates her.
Oh, right.
So I want to see it just because of that. So I think it's gonna be a good movie.
And
So
she
I'm
gets-
interested. in
She gets kind of
watching it.
jealous, right?
She
Doesn't
gets really
in the
jealous.
movie?
She's like, I hate her.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I did see that.
I don't think I would want to see it until I see the first one, because then I would feel lost.
That's true.
I agree. But then again, I saw Despicable Me 1, and then I don't really remember it. And then I saw 2, and I liked it a lot.
Oh, I
So-
loved it. It was adorable. I laughed probably harder than my kids were. It was super cute.
And you know what? That's because we understand a lot of the humor
right.
in it.
Right.
And did you guys know that Kristen Wiig was the woman's voice? The girl? Do you guys know who Kristen Wiig
Yes.
is? From Bridesmaids?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Me and
wow.
my
The
sister.
skinny little blonde lady.
Yeah.
She's a crack
Her.
up.
She's hilarious. Another movie is R.I.P.D., which doesn't have the best rating. It has 11% rating right now. It's with Ryan Reynolds.
That's probably because it looks like the dumbest movie ever made.
Yeah, I don't want to watch it, to be honest.
Yeah.
with
Well,
you.
pretty much, just to summarize it real quick, this Ryan Reynolds, he plays the main guy, Nick Walker. He's a junior officer. Once he dies in his current life, he goes to like another world, R.I.P.D. It's another universe. He fights camouflaged monsters, or the monsters camouflaged as humans, right? Isn't that what it is, kind of? And then
Yeah, that's
he returns like as an old
okay,
Asian man.
But that's why I said it's like the dumbest movie ever.
It looks kind of fun. I mean, Ryan Reynolds, he makes pretty good movies, doesn't he?
Okay, this is not one.
But anyway, so yeah, I mean, I for those of you guys that don't know, I also do movie reviews on another radio station. So I'm like into movies. I've always been into movies though. I've always been into movies. Like me and my sister literally will go to the movies. We'll get there at 10 a.m. and we won't leave till like midnight. We'll watch like 6 movies in a day, and I love it. We love it. Another movie which I also want to see, The Conjuring.
I want to see this
Dun,
one.
dun,
You want to see it? You guys
Yes.
want to see it?
I don't like scary movies, so I'm going to skip on that one.
Well, you're gonna come with us.
Yes, I really I will have anxiety through the whole thing, but I will see it.
So, I mean, basically, this movie, The Conjuring, it's a true story. It's based on a true story of Ed and Lorraine Warren, which is played by actor Patrick Wilson and actress Vera Farmiga. This couple is a world-renowned paranormal investigators who were called to help a family that's it's being terrorized by a dark presence.
Oh, no.
Or like demons in a secluded farmhouse. So the previews looks scary. They're forced to confront a powerful demonic entity. The Warrens find themselves caught in the most horrifying case of the year.
This is what you want me to watch? No.
You know what? I was hearing reviews. They're saying that it sounds scarier than all the Paranormal Activities. I was scared.
I was scared by the first Paranormal Activity, but then once you see that one, you kind of know what to expect with the other ones. You know what I mean? It's not like that big of a shock.
You weren't
anymore.
scared when they picked up that little girl by her ponytail?
Oh, my goodness.
Like I said, I mean, you kind of know what's going to
I was
happen
freaked
because
out.
you saw the first one, because it's all the same type thing.
That's true. But you know who freaks out the most, I think, is people who this has actually happened to.
Yes.
I think when you've
Definitely.
experienced stuff like this, like my sister-in-law, she sees, well, at her old house, not now, but she used to see a little kid in her house all the time. Her mom used to see it, her brothers and sisters, and they used to see the cars, like little Hot Wheel cars moving around. So that's scary. That's
Yeah,
some freaky
definitely.
stuff.
Yes.
So I mean, she won't even like, not even on Netflix, not even like with the lights on in the daytime. She won't watch scary movies because she's been through that.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Upcoming movies that are coming out this Friday, we have the movie The Wolverine with Hugh Jackman. He returns as Wolverine in this sequel to the member of the X-Men's first solo outing. So that one's going to be awesome. My nephews are
Yes.
super excited to see
I
that one.
love
know
X-Men.
You want to see it. I'm sure
Yes.
your kids want to see it too. So you guys make sure July 26th, which is next Friday, it's coming out. What else do we have?
Yes. Also on July 26th, which is on the Friday, The To-Do List. It's a comedy about close friends and a special summer project inspired by the real-life adventures of a first-time writer-director, Maggie Carey. Set in 1993, valedictorian Brandy Clark wants to shed her uptight image before college. So she assembles a to-do list of all the activities she missed out in high school.
I like it. It seems like a teen movie.
Yeah.
Or like, it seems, what's that one movie? It's a movie that she go with Drew Barrymore. She goes back to high school.
Never Been
Never
Kissed?
Been Kissed.
Never Been Kissed. It kind of
Yeah.
reminds me of that one. I love them. Never Been Kissed. She is getting ready for, except this girl's getting ready for college, so she like wants to be like that cool college girl. So she writes out an actual list. I wonder what that list says. I'm curious to know now.
Me too.
But I was looking it up. I was on RottenTomatoes.com, so they have a lot of cool reviews. Do you guys go on that site at all?
I've never.
I've never even
No?
heard of that.
Me
no.
neither.
Go to RottenTomatoes.com. You'll
Rotten?
See, yeah, Rotten. Like Rotten, Rotten.
Tomatoes.
You'll see the reviews. That's where I get this information from. And they have the trailer, they have the actors, they have the reviews, how much money they've made. For example, Despicable Me in the first week, $43.9 million.
Oh, wow.
I believe it. Best movie.
That
out
it's
right now.
awesome. Just like Monsters University, this was around that much. Like it was like 45 million on the first weekend. Grown Ups 2 has made 41.5 million, and Pacific Rim 37.3 million. Have you guys seen
Nice.
Pacific Rim?
No.
I have
I
not.
haven't seen it either. I want to see. I saw Grown Ups 2 and Despicable Me 2, but Pacific Rim, it's with the director Guillermo del Toro.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, he makes pretty good movies. He makes really, really good movies.
So what's the name of that site again where you can look up?
RottenTomatoes.com.
Okay.
Rotten Tomatoes, and also there's an
So-
app.
And it's the Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, it's
app?
it's a Rotten Tomatoes app, but it's not called Rotten Tomatoes. That's kind of confusing. It's Flickster.
Okay. Because
But-
I think Rotten Tomatoes, I'm like bad, stinky produce. But
Well,
this
it's
is.
bad, stinky ratings.
Oh,
Think
that
of it
makes
that way.
sense.
Okay.
Because I looked up on my phone, I looked up RottenTomatoes.com, and then it said, you have an app for this. It's called Flickster.com or Flickster, and I actually have it downloaded. So it's the same exact thing. It's really fast. What me and my sister do when we go to the movies is we're on our Flickster app, and whatever movie's up next, we just scroll through that app, and it tells us what movie's next. So we're like, okay, this movie's next. So we like time it out. That's ghetto, huh? Have you?
I wasn't going to say it, but now that you brought it up, I mean, then yeah, for sure.
Anyway, talking about ghetto, why don't we talk about Amanda Bynes? That's ghetto.
Oh, jeez.
Who wants to talk about Amanda Bynes? I don't know if you guys heard, but she was kicked out of the Ritz-Carlton Hotel on Wednesday. She was there from Wednesday through Thursday.
Wasn't she supposedly kicked out, allegedly, for smoking a lot of weed in her hotel room? And even worse, making a lovely lady that works at the front desk cry. She made her burst out in tears. I
Yes.
guess she allegedly told her that she was ugly.
She did.
That is
Like,
so
of all
sad.
people, for Amanda Bynes to be telling anybody they're ugly. I mean, to tell someone they're ugly is sad enough.
Exactly.
You know what?
But Amanda Bynes?
I don't know what's wrong with her. Like,
Go
is
ahead
she?
and read. Go ahead and read the comment. That's from TMZ. That's from
Okay.
TMZ or PerezHilton.com. Go ahead and
Okay.
read it for us.
Okay, so it says, just when you thought Amanda Bynes' life couldn't get zanier, this happens. The actress was allegedly booted from her room at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel for smoking a crap ton of weed in her hotel room, and even worse, making a lovely lady at the front desk burst into tears. Amanda reportedly told a clerk she was too ugly to check her in, and had the nerve to recommend a fine plastic surgeon to approve the girl's appearance. Oh my goodness. And that's when the clerk totally started crying. Amanda's peeps say that it wasn't that bad, though. Of course, they have to say that.
Of course.
But they say the sassy celeb left the NYC hotel of her own free will. The allegations are true. If the allegations are true, it would be horrible. That's unspeakably rude. Amanda might not be allowed into a Ritz-Carlton hotel ever. That's like, who
don't know.
does that? I just don't understand.
I mean, sometimes there's. I mean, I know they say there's two sides to every story.
True.
What if she was, a B word to the girl, or what if she wasn't? What if the girl
Or
wants
what
money?
if the girl was really genuinely ugly and she just couldn't look at her face anymore?
That still doesn't make it right.
I didn't say it made it right, but I'm saying that could be the other side of the
I mean,
story.
the side that I see, okay, maybe her recommending a plastic surgeon, like, maybe it was with a good intention. Like,
Yeah,
hey, you
like,
know what?
I'm
You
trying
can
to
really benefit
help
from
you.
him.
Yeah.
But telling her she's too ugly to help her, if she really said that, that's
I would say
crossing
that
the
to my
line.
friend. Like, I would say it to you, or I would
You
say
would
it
say to me?
you. Like, no, if I knew you guys and you say, you know what, I don't like my forehead. I mean, I don't like my nose. I don't like my
Yeah.
lips. Well, why don't you, have you ever, thought about surgery? I told one of my coworkers, a very close coworker of mine, she always said how she was so flat-chested. I go, save up your money and get yourself a pair,
Right.
But
And she
that's
did it.
different.
And now she thinks she's the crap when she's at the club. Oh my God. She goes, don't even talk to me at the club. But anyway, I mean, no, she really does say that. you
completely
guys.
different.
You've just tuned into KCAA 1050 AM with the Classic Glamour Dolls live radio show. Chris Pitaco, the infamous Ronnie, and Jackie on the mic, and that was Sweet Nothing by Calvin Harris. If you like it, you know the drill. Keep requesting on our Facebook page, CGD Live Radio Show. And back with our topics, we just have two more with celebrities that I want to talk about. One of them is Lady Gaga and her comeback. A lot of people say that she's left, that she's nowhere to be found. Maybe she's not selling records. No, that's not the case. She went through surgery. She went through, I think, hip surgery, I believe, because she was dancing too much. She wasn't resting enough. She was on tour, so she was doing way too much. She has a single coming out, and then her album this year. Her single's called Art Pop, and it comes out August 19th. So for the Lady Gaga fans, make sure you guys stay tuned. We'll talk about it more. Maybe we'll play it here when it comes out. And earlier I said I was talking about Nicki Minaj's clothing line. Mm-hmm. So you guys want to talk about clothing line?
I mean, seeing as how she's so high-end and classy and all, one would assume that her clothing line was coming out at Nordstrom.
Right?
But it is not. Jackie, would you like to
Yes.
talk about that?
It is actually coming out at Kmart.
Kmart! Woo!
I would at least understand Target. I mean,
Right?
Target, at
No,
least some
Target
good
is
designers.
No, Target has good stuff.
Yes.
So I don't see.
That's
her,
what she's saying.
I know, but
Yeah.
Nikki, like
Kmart?
even Walmart, I don't think people would buy.
I think that's true.
Oh
and
my God. You guys are
I
funny.
mean, I don't blame her. She's making money, so she's probably making a lot of money off of it. But I did have a chance to see some of the clothes. It looks like something a wild teenager would wear, in my opinion.
Wasn't that,
It's
isn't that
probably
one-
Too
something
crazy.
like.
Aren't those
like-
her biggest fans, like wild teenagers?
I would say any ratchet that twerks would be
Yes.
someone.
Oh my god.
Ratchet.
I think
Yes.
that was what I meant to
Ratchet,
say. I
yes.
just wanted to be politically correct.
Since you mentioned Ratchet, why don't we go
On to the
to the
next.
Instagram questions?
Okay.
That's
I was
what
kind of-
everybody wants to talk about. And this is on Queso Fresco 13's Instagram page. Ronnie, a.k.a. Queso Fresco. I think people know you as Queso Fresco more than they don't know your name, right?
A lot of people call me cheese or cheesecakes. I mean, they have no idea what my real name is.
The first one that I want to talk about is by our Instagram name Shining Star X4, so Shining Star times 4. She says, I want you guys to talk about loss of classiness in females nowadays, talking about being turn up and ratchet and twerking. I can't take it anymore, LOL. That's what she said. So shout out, thank you for responding to Queso Fresco's Instagram post. So anybody want to talk about ratchets? And first of all, for you,
I think it's entertaining.
I think it's entertaining too.
I think I have a lot of friends that could kind of fall into that category. But I mean, I think to each its own. And as long as everyone is enjoying their life and doing what they're doing, I guess this is a subject
I
I
don't
might
know.
kind of stay out of.
If it makes you happy, do it.
Yeah.
If you want to twerk on Instagram, if you want to twerk on
But
YouTube
keep
videos.
in mind that the rest of us have eyes
Exactly.
and vision and still have to see this.
Yes.
And especially if you have children, when you
Right.
put something on the internet, it just goes on and gets bigger. So you have to be aware of that as well. Not just live in the moment. You have to, I understand YOLO, but you have to actually
These
understand
girls-
there's a future.
These girls are walking around broad daylight looking like this and doing this, and
Yes.
there are children.
Well-
You go shopping with your kids, and it's almost like you want them to wear blinders or like something.
That's funny. Speaking of ratchets, let's go to this next question by B_jealous. Thank you for your comment. She wants us to not talk about, but what's our view on weaves and implants? Nicki Minaj implants. Well, she didn't say Nicki Minaj, but we all know she has butt implants.
Okay.
Right.
What's your
I think butt implants are just lazy. I think you can go to the gym and get a very nice butt. So I think it's just lazy to do that, to be honest. And weaves, I mean, as long as it enhances your hair and it looks natural, why not?
Yes.
That's just my opinion on it.
We like weaves. Team weaves.
Yes.
Yes to weaves. We're all wearing weaves.
Power
here.
to the weaves.
You see the pomp on here? This is a weave. You just clip it on there, weave. ILY Melly, I love you, Melly. Aw. Instagram, she says, controlling emotions everywhere you go. People are drama. What do you guys think about
Yes.
dramatic
people are drama. I know I can be drama, but it's like the fun kind, so it doesn't even count. But as far as controlling emotions, I know that, sometimes that can be hard.
Yes.
People can make you really mad, and
Definitely.
I just think that's what Xanax is for, but
Well, XJ3MX on Instagram, she wants us to talk about Instagram drama, and we know that Ronnie, not that she starts drama, but I've seen
I have
a lot
had
of.
my fair share lately.
I've seen it. I've seen it.
Yeah, people making fake profiles just to talk about me, and not
And
in
I
a
mean-
nice way.
We're only human, so I know it does get to us. I know Anna, boss lady, she's had fake profiles made before, and it's really sad. It's because they'll talk about. I know she wouldn't mind if I said this, but they talk about like her weight, or that they'll post pictures of her from before she lost weight. It's just bad
But
people.
you know what? That has to do more with the people than it does with her or the person that's being attacked. Those people are insecure, they have personal issues, and they must not know how to channel them. They have to sit there and stalk someone online and, do all of that. So that's my opinion on it.
I kind of want to talk about what Olga Alvarado 1217 has to say about co-parenting when the other parent has different views. One parent says yes, you can go out. The other parent says no, you have to clean your room first. I'm not a parent. Are you a
Neither
parent?
am I. No, I am not.
Who's
That
a
would
parent?
be me.
What? You don't have to
Parenting
get
in
into
general is difficult, but when you and the other parent don't see eye to eye, it's in my situation though, because the parents are in two different houses, we have to. I guess we have our own rules each, at different house, but that can get confusing for the kids because what's acceptable at one house isn't going to be acceptable at the other. And like I said, just parenting itself
Right.
is really hard, and when you throw different views in the mix, it just makes things that much
Harder.
more difficult and confusing for the kids. So I think communication between the parents is what can really make the difference.
This other question is also for Ronnie. It says about stuff you already know, Ronnie, like how you stay hot and looking good while taking care of kids and working a full-time job. How do you do it?
Yes.
No sleep.
Team no sleep,
That's
team
yes,
leaves.
exactly. I have to wake up really early to put all this crap on myself. So, it's literally no sleep, and then you stay awake after the kids go to bed to get other stuff done, and it's really time consuming and tiring, but you just have to put your mind to
Yes.
it. Like, I woke up one day and just said, I'm tired of being disgusting every day, so I'm going to do something about it. And then you just stick to it.
Yes. Okay, let's go ahead and go to this next song. But before we leave, the show has come to an end. We are really
Aw.
sad about that.
Yes, we are.
But let's go ahead and go to a next song, and then we'll come back with some shout outs. Next song, Kesha.
Hello, wherever you are you dancing on the dance floor, drinking by the bar? Tonight we do it big and shining like stars, and we don't give a what, 'cause that's just who we are. And we are the crazy kids, them crazy kids. And we are the crazy kids. We are the crazy people. I see ya in the club, showing catch a love, ain't tripping on them bappy hating, catch a dub, chucking deuces. Y'all hating's useless, it's such a nuisance. Y'all chickens keep your 2 cents and keep your dollars, keep your loot. I'm fresher than that Gucci. Them boys they want my coochie. I say no, I'm no hoochie. Yo, homegirl hating, I say who she? Catch a don't give 2 whats. I came to start that rock us, and you wanna party with us, 'cause we crazy. Hello, wherever you are you dancing on the dance floor, drinking by the bar? Tonight we do it big and shining like stars, and we don't give a what, 'cause that's just who we are. And we are the crazy kids, them crazy kids. And we are the crazy kids. We are the crazy people. You see us in the place, tripping off the bass. DJ, rock a beat, make it shake like an earthquake. Booty pop, all my shorties on the dance floor, make your heart stop your cardiac, sipping cognac in the back. They chasing my kitty cat, they know my zodiac. I'm no virgin or no Virgo, I'm crazy, that's my word though. It's Kesha in the casa, baby, let's make it logo. Hello, wherever you are you dancing on the dance floor, drinking by the bar? Tonight we do it big and shining like stars, and we don't give a what, 'cause that's just who we are. And we are the crazy kids, them crazy kids. And we are the crazy kids. This is all we got, and then it's gone. You call us the crazy ones, but we gon' keep on dancing till the dawn. 'Cause you know the party never ends, and tomorrow we gonna do it again. We the ones that play hard, we live hard, we love hard, we light up the Hello, wherever you are you dancing on the dance floor, drinking by the bar? Tonight we do it big and shining like stars, and we don't give a what, 'cause that's just who we are. And we are the crazy kids, them crazy kids. And we are the crazy kids. We are the crazy people.
You're on board KCAA's Inland Talk Express. KCAA, Loma Linda, 1050 AM, the station that leaves no listener behind.
That should be your name right there.
You've just tuned into KCAA 1050 AM with the Classic Glamour Dolls live radio show. Crispy Taco, Ronnie, and Jackie
Yes.
on the mic. And sadly but truly, this has come to an end.
Aw.
The radio show has come to an end.
Boo-hoo.
I'm really sad.
Me
I know,
too.
but we have some shout outs. I just want to go ahead and start off with some shout outs. The first one goes to my mom and dad, who are actually listening in right now, all the way in Corona. Also to Sandra Sunshine from La Puente. Also Yazzie Baby, who is always here helping us out.
Yes.
And Sarah Silva, all the way from Victorville. So thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate it. You guys
Yeah.
have any shout outs?
Yeah, to my little sister. Thanks for watching the kids so I could be here. And my friend Alondra Vasquez, also known as Makeup by Alo on Instagram. She's been posting pictures of us, and she's super supportive of the show. Also, Mrs. Monica Marcial and Stephanie, and also to The Truth, 0422.
Yay, the truth.
Yes, and I want to give a shout out to my beautiful mommy who always tunes in. She's so supportive. I want to tell her I love her for always being so supportive of me. Also, my cousin, you can find him on Instagram. His name is Chamsky Nano on Instagram. So, ladies, please follow him. And my cousin Marianne from San Diego, who's always tuning in as well.
Yes.
That's pretty much my shout outs.
All right.
So it looks like the gods have answered. Oh, no, I'm just kidding.
Before we go, we just want to answer a couple of last Instagram posts because we made
which
it a big deal.
ones?
We made it a big deal. So there was one about a wrongful termination
From work.
from work, and then I know Jackie had a little bit of advice on that.
I think for that, that you should definitely reach out to the Legal Aid Foundation. They don't charge. They can definitely steer you in the right direction as far as that. I'm not a qualified person to give any legal advice on that, so I wouldn't know, but you should definitely reach out to the Legal Aid Foundation. I'm pretty sure they'll be able to help you out, let you know what your options are, and there's some lawyers that offer like free 30-minute consultations for, and that specialize in the workplace. So that's what I think that you should do. Don't let it go, and definitely fight it if you can.
Okay, that's it. On behalf of the Classic Glamour Dolls, thank you for tuning in. See you guys
Yes.
next week. Boss Lady will
See
be
you
here.
guys. Bye.
KCAA 1050, the station that leaves no listener behind. Hey, I'm on your dial. With DJ Swaze. If you can't hear what I'm trying to say, if you can't read